seconds. We're spawning into a match here today. It's a 1v1 versus Darth Cameron and Awesome Sharknado. Darth Cameron's going to be taking the Rebel side. Sharknado's going to be taking the Imperial side. We're going to see how this plays out. We know that Shark is especially strong in hero play. Cameron being a little less experienced, but there's still a possibility there, and we're gonna see how this goes.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
And we can just see those beautiful Raider tents right there. And
for the next Battlefront, they need like animations in the loading screens, like Jaw was running out or Tuscan.
Yes, they do. I would love that.
Just the freaking, just the freaking pancake face laughing in the background. That'd be better than
yeah. Yeah. So one thing we got to remember about this map is we get 20 seconds left to talk about this map. And let's just take an examination of this map. We know that Rebels are going to get that cliff spawn on the left side of the screen. You can see that right here, and they're going to have the high ground advantage. But if the Imperials play like most Imperial players do in public matches, they're going to go in the caverns to the left and meet the Rebels over on that side. If it plays out unusually, they'll both go on the right or in the middle, and they'll meet somewhere in there. As both are Saber heroes, they're going to have to get pretty close to do any damage to the other one. And we can see, right now, we can see Shark here getting ready. And we're going to follow him for just a second. No, we're not. We're going to get out him, and we're going to let him emote for a second. But on the other side of the map, you can see Cameron. I don't really know what he's doing. It's really strange. We're just going to spec him. See what he's up to. It's at this point that Shark notices where the alternate player is. Oh, the fight just broke out and I wasn't looking.
What a bad commentator.
So right now we've got Shark on really good health. Cameron, not so good. He's
I kind of lost him.
He is 91. He's down. And we're not going to disclose any information because it could influence the 1v1. Right now, Cameron taking a beating. It's still possible for it to go either way. And as we sit inside this rock, we're just gonna kind of see Shark still sitting very good on health. Still resting at 100. Cameron snatching up a health is gonna change the tide maybe a little bit, as Shark for the first time I think just took damage. Maybe that was the first time because he still got pretty good health. Cameron's still getting pummeled here with damage. Shark doing very good for himself still. I'm saying about 75, no 67. Close enough, and Shark's doing a little, Cameron's doing a little bit worse off, and there we go with the first match going over to the Imperial side. Shark definitely had some really good blocking going on there. He kept his block up. He looked for any flaws his opponent made. We really took advantage of those. We like to see that from a player. It really it brings out the best.
Have you ever thought about working for ESPN?
Really? I think I'm doing it for SWBFC this year. I'm gonna commentate some of their streams.
Just work for WWE or some like wrestling match. He's got him in a hack. Oh, and it's a KO.
We got. Okay, so Shark's gonna get a little bit of early damage on Cam, but he's gonna come back with a force push saber strike heavy thing combo on Shark. Shark's gonna miss the saber throw, which will give Cameron a little bit to attack, but he messes it up and he gets hit, doing a little bit of damage on Shark there. A force choke will stall, and we got a nice saber lock here. Truly an amazing thing, and even my controller vibrating. I'm so excited. We noticed. Shark getting a little bit of stuckness, whatever you call that there, and as you can see, it was a little bit balanced for a few seconds when I was about to say that sentence, but it just got unbalanced really quickly. Cameron's gonna get it early. He's going for the health, it looks like. He may be trying to make a retreat, but it's not gonna happen. A saber throw from Shark will deter that retreat, and Shark will take round 2 for himself as well.
Announcer, I'm calling timeout. Are there health pickups or no?
I would say no, but I mean Cameron's already got one of them, so might as well.
So might as well just allow it. Can he be deducted a point?
He's already at 0. Can't bring it down to negative.
Then he has -1.
But now we're gonna see Shark on the far right side of the map from Rebel Spawn. If you're looking at it from there, there's a hero pickup up on the mountain. And we could see maybe one of the heroes making a play to defend that. It's just a possibility. Shark's gonna waste a saber throw into the sky. Probably just like a taunt. And we're gonna see the two come together, maybe? Yeah, so it's gonna be a saber throw from Shark that's gonna start the fighting. Cameron messes up a jump and barely gets on the ledge, and he's gonna get knocked down again from a heavy strike from Shark. Shark's pushing him down the mountain, and as we always know, high ground wins. Always. And we're gonna see Cam, he's gonna make a retreat. Actually, from Shark, and the slower Vader is gonna have a hard time keeping up with a faster Luke. So Shark is going for a health right now.
I mean, I can sit here all day.
But we could be looking at a draw here, which is not very entertaining for anybody watching. Shark's gonna pick up a health, and he's gonna go for it. With that, Cameron's gonna pick up a health, and they're both gonna be relatively high health. Shark should be completely healed up. Cam not doing as good. I'd say about 75. Not spectating him. That's gonna change things a little bit, I think. So Cameron's gonna rest a little bit above 75. Shark doing really good for himself on health. That's gonna change things just a bit. As Cam gets a nice little combo there, but Shark's gonna avoid the heavy strike and begin to push him back downhill, and high ground wins. Cam's on the edge again. That would have knocked him off, and there he goes back down again. He's been forced down. He's low health, and Shark's coming down to finish this. A saber rush messes up a little bit, and he's down to the last bit of health, and that will be the end of round 3, with 3.0 going over to Shark. Maybe a possibly different hero coming out on Cameron's side. And we will see that. We're going to see a Boba Fett. The ultimate, honestly, my favorite villain at this point in the game. And we could see, we're probably going to see, not a Han Solo coming out of Shark. He's going to go with a Luke Skywalker.
Han Solo coming out of Shark. Whoa. What?
Oh, never mind. It all changed. I'm confused now. It all makes sense now. So we're going to see a Boba Fett come out of Shark. Which is gonna change. I mean, Boba Fett coming out of Shark. That's gonna change things on how. Oh my goodness, it'll definitely be hard for Cameron to deal with this. I would have personally, in my experience with HVV, I would have probably gone with a Han Solo, but a wrist rocket out of Shark is not going to damage Cameron. It's gonna force him back a little bit. He's gonna be on his toes a little bit more. Cameron's definitely gonna have to adjust a lot. It's not gonna be like fighting Vader. A wrist rocket again is gonna miss. I think Shark really needs to lead his wrist rockets a little bit more. And right now the two have converged about the same spot. They're pretty close to each other, and as long as Shark keeps him at a range and has his jump pack fuel up, he'll be fine from Cameron, who needs to get up close, honestly. And that force push could be a big blow to Boba. Boba's down with his flamethrower. It could be huge for Cameron here if he capitalizes on this. It might be. He's got him down really low. The two are locked in an epic fight. Cameron's not letting him get off the ground very much, and that's going to give one win over to Cameron. As maybe the Boba Fett change was not such a good move from
well, at least I'm doing something different.
Shark, but it's adding some flavor to the match at least. It's going to end up being Luke versus Greedo, and I wouldn't consider this a particularly even matchup. Definitely, I'd say that I really like Greedo, and I think with the right player, he's really useful and can do it. But I also think that there is definitely high possibility that Luke could win this as well, being the aggressor in this this matchup, coming to Shark, and he's gonna. The two are gonna end up meeting here. Shark getting some Diotsis going out. Cameron not really committed yet. He's keeping back, trying to let Shark weaken himself, and that's really what Cameron wants in this situation, is for Shark to just weaken himself, get himself low, and we're gonna see if Cameron maybe makes a push at Shark. We can only hope. He's being forced to retreat right now. Any close-up confrontation would be really bad for Shark. His Greedo doesn't really excel with that. Not high armor. Won't do so good in close-up combat with Luke Skywalker. However, Shark's gonna get that thermal detonator going out instead of just Diotsis, and that, in a way, Diotsis could be better in this situation to keep Luke back. Also, in a way, you may just want to deal damage quickly, in which case the thermal detonator will be better. Or that Shark's gonna be a little bit of an aggressor. He's got Luke backed into a corner, the very edge of the map, and he could really just gas Luke at this point. which may very well be a strategy. Cameron's not going to sit still for that, which is a good choice in him. He's going to push in as he's got Greedo exposed. This may be a turning point, but Greedo's already got good damage on him. He's pushing him back. Cameron's trying to get in close. Shark's doing lots of damage to him. Somehow he dies like a lot very quickly. Like that was just insta-kill. I don't know what happened, but he got melted. Cameron's going to be coming out of spawn. He's doing whatever he's doing. They're both going to be heading in the same direction. And right now, Cameron just really needs to think about keeping his block up when Boba's using his E3. And really being ready to capitalize on any mistakes that Boba makes, like running out of jetpack fuel. So we're going to see Cameron coming around the edge, and it's going to be a assault on Shark. He's not going to leave himself very exposed for long, and another loot bucket's going to miss. He's going to continue to make a push. He's going to miss with the force pushing. Shark's going to come in with the saber rush. However,
what?
Could be a big with the flamethrower. It's going to be a huge opportunity, but instead Shark's going to pull out of there, not make any babies. He's going to pull out before it's too late. And with that, actually, this is a huge moment if Cameron can just never mind. Cameron, never mind. However, this should be the Cameron's turn to be villains. We're going to see a Chewbacca coming out of Sharp, but we're going to get a chance to talk about both of these players real quick. Last round we saw a lot of Saber coming out of Cameron as he went Luke all 5 rounds. Or 6 rounds.
6.
I can do math. Right now we're going to see both of the slowest characters in the game make their way to wherever they're going. So it looks like they're going to be on opposite side of the map. Again, they just kind of turn the wheel, I guess. And Chewie's going to take up a nice position on the high ground. Get a saber throw every once in a while, but instead they're going to be forced up here where there's a greater, like a valley, a greater range where really Chewie can go at Vader here, and which he has already done, forcing him back further. We're gonna see if Cameron's gonna be any bit aggressive, which he hasn't done so far. If he can maybe get up above Chewie, he may have an advantage here, but it looks like he's gonna continue to spin the wheel. 55 seconds left, and we're gonna see probably a draw coming out of this one. We have Chewie with the high ground advantage here. I don't think Cameron has noticed that yet. It's about to change for him as he gets to meet the other end of the bowcaster. This could be a chance for a 30-second decision here. One or the other could take this. It can honestly go either way, and it's gonna be you know, villains who win the match somehow. I don't really know how that happened, but...
Wait, what?
I know, exactly. I was like, what the heck just happened? Wow, we're gonna see a boss come out of Cameron and a Luke come out of Shark. And Thunder wants the 3v3 right now with just the 3 of us.
Damn it! Alright, since Cameron would be on our team, I'd be okay with that.
What was that, Shark?
I said if Cameron was on the team, I'd be okay with that.
Force Luke into an uncomfortable position, but Cameron's not going to see that coming, and it's going to be over here because he's already wasted his micro grenades, and with that he's going to be off the edge.
Oh no!
Luke off too.
I'm alive. You want to tell him tomorrow?
No, I can do it.
No,
you guys can't finish that match.
I don't know how long this is going to be.
I say yeah. Let's just go ahead.
All right. Right now, or do this?
Yeah, let's do it now. Go ahead and leave that.
Aww.
We got to, if we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna finish this battle with Boba and then join.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna see a Han and versus a Boba classic matchup. Shouldn't be that hard for Shark, as we know he does have a certain knack for whatever that guy's name is, Han Solo. And the two are gonna converge here. This could be the deciding fight. As we're gonna see Cam take a little bit of damage, and well, Shark will take quite a little bit of damage, and Cam's just, yeah, gonna get melted. We're gonna leave that match, and we're gonna go get you guys something more interesting to watch.
Because we were boring as fuck.